Number 3 talks about an angle of depression, so I'm already going to have to be a little more careful on this one. So I've got a Navy ship and a submarine. So here's my Navy ship that looks surprisingly like a sailboat. And then we have my submarine. And there's its little periscope. Cool. The angle of depression of a submarine from a Navy ship. So that means this ship could continue looking horizontally, but if they look down, they will see this submarine. So the angle between that horizontal line of sight, excuse me, the angle between, what am I doing? Sorry. Let me try again. The angle between the horizontal line of sight down to the submarine is the angle of depression. So I'm going to draw that horizontal line again, and I'm going to label that as 28 degrees. Now it kind of looks like I have this upside down triangle starting out, and I could flip it if I want to, but it says it's 791 feet from the ship. Now, when I'm talking about things underwater, if you're trying to swim from one to the other, you probably are going to swim right there. It's not like the submarine's going to swim exactly horizontally and then swim vertically. That's not what would happen. But I do need to consider some type of right triangle, especially because it wants to know how deep is the submarine. So I'm actually going to just draw my right triangle over here. So I have this vertical depth that I'm going to be finding. So I'm going to call it X. And then I'm going to label. I'm actually using my hypotenuse this time. And of the two legs making the right angle, the only one I'm using is the one that's across from my 28 degree angle, which means I have O and H. We're actually going to get to write a sine ratio. So I'm going to say sine of my angle is equal to the opposite leg over the hypotenuse. Now this time, X is actually over in my fraction, so I'm going to cross multiply. X times 1 will be set equal to 791 times the sine of 28. If I go back to my calculator that I closed, I'm taking 791 times sin of 28. And it's giving me 371.35. So 371.4-ish. Or I could just go ahead and round, as part A does, to the nearest whole number, 371.